What is up everyone? Welcome to today's video, and right now I am at the Bonifacio High Street to check out the first ever mini festival. I just registered here at the booth of the mini festival. They had to close down the whole street just for the event, and right now we are at the classic, iconic Mini Cooper 3-door, and I am here to take you around the car as well as the event. So this is the latest generation of the Mini Cooper 3-door. Now they've introduced two body styles for this Mini Cooper, the 3-door, this one, and a 5-door, which you'll see in a bit. And this one is actually the third generation of the BMW Mini. Let's go and climb inside. The dashboard has this retro vibe. So here in the middle, gone is the large speedometer that used to fill the whole circle. Now it's just the infotainment screen with some presets, the on button for the radio, and here, right in front of the center of the driver, is the speedometer and the tachometer. It has paddle shifters for the automatic transmission, a controller for the iDrive, and it works in a way like a mouse for this screen. And the climate controls only has 3 knobs. This one, engine start button. This is for the heads-up display, so you will be able to see your speed. The information the driver needs will be displayed up to the windshield. It is really convenient. I've tried it for myself. Up top, you do have these retro toggle switches for the lights. There you go. Feels nice to the touch. Feels quality. Also for the mood light. Door handles. It also incorporates the lock and unlock buttons. Switches for the side mirror, windows. This on the side of the Mini Cooper is the fuel door. You just open it up once the car is unlocked, and it's really heavy. It is an homage to the old model, that's for sure. When climbing on the passenger seat, or the back seat rather, you have to pull a lever here on the seats. Once you pull that, you just push the seat and it glides for you. So we're gonna go in. Oh my god. Oh. So putting back the seat. Oh, okay. So you have to manually adjust. Right now I think it's in its most forward position, and legroom is good because it's, as I said, it's in the most forward position. But that's my driving seat. So if I were to sit behind me, I'm guessing my legs wouldn't fit at all. And at the rear, headroom is improved. There's these humps so that there will be space for your head. There are armrests and a speaker, as well as a cup holder. I do have to point out though that back here, these materials feel plasticky. It's hard. There are no grab handles. You just get this hanger hook, and there's a side curtain airbag for safety. Now getting out is the same step. Pull this, push the seat forward. Now it's in its most forward position. Just climb out of the Mini Cooper. But I am now at the passenger side of the Mini Cooper, and I just noticed that you have these thigh extenders on the seats, and the glove box is spacious. Deep, really deep. The air vents are circular. Or right here, it's rectangular, which is odd. That's an odd design, but yeah, love it or hate it, I guess. Opening the boot, the Mini is still a hatchback. There's a touchpad under the plate number holder. The seats do fold 60/40. Just pull this lever and it goes right down. It's easy to operate. This one is the tonneau cover. Oh, sorry. This one is the tonneau cover. So you put that here. So you'll have privacy with your trunk. Underneath, there's no spare tire. This is the Mini Cooper 5-door. It looks like the 3-door. However, in the 3-door, we didn't really talk about the design. Still retains that mini look, although now it has more of a bulldog stance. It has larger headlights. The grille is more smoothened out and larger as well. Now the hood is a clamshell design, which means it opens up to here. At the side, this is one of the iconic designs for Mini, the side vents, although this one is not really functional. Plastic cladding throughout the side of the vehicle. And the inside is the same as the Mini 3-door, except this is the regular Cooper version. The one we were in a while ago was the Cooper S. So that one has the sportier features. This one has the normal door pins. All in all, the same interior. Do get these plaid inserts on the seats. So I've placed the front seat with my driving position, and rear space sort of the same with the 3-door, although I get a little bit much leg room in here because the seats have these cutouts. Well, the car is a little bit longer than the 3-door sibling, and I do get a ton more headroom. And the doors, they're typical Mini design with the handles, and it still has that plasticky feel, although that is expected for these kind of cars. Overall, it's a spacious car. It's really not so mini now, but that's okay because everybody wants a Mini and everybody wants to ride a Mini, so that's what they did. They put a more spacious rear seat, and I think they've done it successfully because the previous generation was just really tight in the back seat, and well, the 5-door getting out is really simple because of the doors, and I'm really sweating because it's so hot. Oh, it's a little bit larger versus the 3-door. This is the tonneau cover I was talking about earlier. Now the seats do fold 60/40 through those levers again, and as I said, this has a much more larger cargo room than the 3-door. For anyone that's wondering, this is for the emergency warning device. We are now on the way to test drive this Mini Cooper S, the 3-door, the iconic one of course. My bad, we're gonna test drive this car, the Countryman, because that's the only test unit that they have. That unit is only for display, but this Countryman is their latest model here in the Philippines. They just launched it like recently. You might be wondering what are the differences between the Countryman and the Cooper. Well, this is like their hatchback version. This is their compact SUV luxury thingy. It's small, it's huge for a Mini, but it's small for a crossover SUV. The differences are the headlights are square-ish. The grille is a different shape. It doesn't really cover the whole bumper, and it has more of a off-road design. So we are going to climb inside. Okay, so I am joined by Miss Aldi of Mini BGC, and we're going to go for a test drive around the Mini Countryman. So, okay. So I have to adjust my seat. During my brief drive of the all-new Mini Countryman, I was impressed by how it felt behind the wheel. Upon startup, you barely hear the diesel engine, and it even sounds like a gasoline engine. It was a short trip around BGC, and first impressions were good. It soaked up bumps pretty well, road noise was kept at a minimum, and the handling was sharp and direct, something most crossovers don't have. The ride height is higher than the regular Mini, though the thick A-pillars made it a bit hard to see motorcycles scooting about my peripheral. My test unit was the Mini Countryman SD. It is powered by a punchy 2.0-liter 4-cylinder diesel engine making 190 brake horsepower and 400 Nm of torque. An 8-speed automatic transmission drives all 4 wheels. There are 3 driving modes to choose from: Sport, Comfort, and Green. In Sport mode, throttle response and shifts are quicker. All is gentle during Comfort mode, and Green mode ensures maximum fuel efficiency with a hint of driving fun. Through my time in the car, I could easily tell the differences between the driving modes. One major gripe I have is the engine start-stop system. It turns the engine off during idle to save fuel, however, it makes the cabin vibrate during startup. Thankfully, that system can be turned off. The exterior design features distinctive mini touches that makes it stand out from the competition. A wide array of contrasting color roofline, door mirrors, and stripes are available to choose from. One neat feature of the Mini Countryman, as you open the boot, it is now power operated, and it is really large for a Mini, and it does have 3-way split folding seats. The middle one is for a ski hatch, and you have these garters so that your objects will be flapping around the place and whatnot. And you do have nets and some illumination. Now, the real feature or trick that the Mini Countryman has up its sleeve is this. It's like a perforated leatherette kind of thing. At first it looks funny, it's like, what is this? But what you do is you flip out that leather thing and put the cover back on, and it happens to be it is supposed to be a bench, like sitting at the back for like tailgate parties and whatnot. And it's a nice place to stay if you're like in a picnic. And once you're done with that flap, it's really simple how you put it back. You just pull up this cover and it goes right back in place. Really, really neat. When closing the boot, you just press that button and it goes all the way down. Really nice. For the price of roughly 4 million pesos, the Mini Countryman ain't cheap. But it has the mini looks, features, and space to back it up. So there you have it, guys. That was the Mini Festival, and I gotta say hats off to Mini Philippines for pulling off this event. It was really perfect for families and for car enthusiasts alike. Even the customers, they got to see the whole lineup for the Mini. Yeah, it's a really fun experience. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did, and I'd really appreciate it if you leave a like. I also want to hear from you guys, so drop a comment down below on what you think about the current Mini lineup. Lastly, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more car-related content. Okay, so I just noticed something with the Mini nomenclature right now. So every car that they have is called the Mini Cooper, but this one is the Mini Hatch, which is like the regular Mini Cooper, if you will. And you have the Mini Cooper Countryman and the Mini Cooper Clubman. This has been TJ, and thanks for watching.